Hello and welcome back, fellow Dolly. I hope you brought your grudges. We got many more to settle here. We are well on our way to victory, I would say, with good old Malakai Makaisson, but we've got a ways to go. It's not everything's over yet. How's Vash? Oh yeah, that's right. Vashnar's guys had like another single little. Can I reach them? I can. Let's see if we can destroy this faction. They're going to come back and try and get me whenever I'm away, so I'm going to see. They'll probably run off. Oh, okay, they could not run far enough to get away from me. So we'll get rid of them. I hope that will extinct their faction. I love how it did damage to the Thunder Barge, even though he's literally on the ground. And I don't... Well, hang on. Was it a cross? I don't know. Maybe he had a crossbow. But I don't think there's any other way that he could have done any damage to the Thunder Barge. Alright, good. We got rid of Vashnar and his crap faction. And let's see, did we get rid of all these beastie boys over here? No, not yet. They are running away from me as well. So we're going to have to destroy them and then clear out my lands. And let's see what else we got. More lords that haven't moved. Looks like Grumbrindle was down here. I think he was doing a bunch of quest battles, and I think he may have more quest battles, actually. So if that's the case... Thorgrim, and Thorgrim. Okay, so Thorgrim is the only one left with quest battles, which means I need to do some of these battles, by the way. So interact with the marker to start the dilemma. All right, so there's our marker. We need to do these battles as well, and then it says engage the Skaven leader's force, which is way off down here. That's kind of crazy. I'm here now. All right, we got to go interact with the marker. Quickest way to get there is going to be underground. We'll get there on the next turn. And let's see who else has not made their move yet. We have this army right outside of Eagle Iries that had destroyed some ogres, and we can now retake Eagle Iries. It had previously been under our controls because we took it from Tamarkan a long time ago. We'll kick you out, mate. All right. So that means we've got our exotic animal trade back up there. We have another army here, and I probably am going to equip that army and put it to work, because there's just no real reason not to at this point. It's like a little bit of trespassing going on here by Miss Pirate Queen. Let's tear this down and put some defenses in there instead. We could use Belagar to smack down Sartosa if need be. And now we got these two heroes that we're gonna get up there. Karak Izor is almost all the way developed. It's gonna be pretty impressive, actually. All right. What else we got going on here, Karak? We've got a ton more money to spend. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of our lords not moved. This lord... Do I need to move them? I mean, we probably have better recruiting over at the Silver Road. We do... Well, I don't know if it's like great, but something. I'm going to go ahead and move them over to the Silver Road. And then we got unassigned skill points to take care of. Of course, this is going to be with one of our newer lords here, a Rune Lord. Let's go ahead and finish up Rune of Wrath and Ruin. Quite the mouthful there as well. Some triangulation going on here. Allows like increasing the missile damage of the army. And now we just got to take a look at buildings. We'll be taking care of some of our quests soon enough. I'm going to look for easy oath gold to see what we can figure out. Let's take a look through these provinces, Black Mountains. I mean, these upgrades where it's from like tier 1 to tier 2 is good, but I'm always trying to remember too whether I tore stuff down. These buildings, I'm going to swap those for Oath Gold. I'm going to tear that down. That is going to be around Black Crag. Yeah, we still got some work to do there. Okay. That one's way up in the Chaos Waste. Or, sorry, Norskin land there. At to the east. I'm gonna tear down a bunch of these. I'm just gonna like fully swap like everything to Oath Gold. Like we're gonna go on an absolute Oath Gold tear. So like right here, Oath Gold. All right, now let's kind of bang back through some of these settlements. See, like that needs to be switched to Oath Gold. Let's do improve these. Got good stuff going on here, and most of these, again, just checking the building types and a lot of these. I'm gonna wait one turn to use the rest of my Oath Gold. Okay, yep, here we go. So see, like right here, Oath Gold, Oath Gold, more Oath Gold. Awesome. Think that, oh look, yeah, we're gonna tear these down. That'll make room for more Oath Gold as well. All right, I think that's gonna do it. Let's go ahead and end this turn. All right, it looks like during the turn end, why would he attack me? I mean, is he absolutely suicidal? I think he is. I mean, I guess I can grant his wish. Okay, I've got the battle going here. Like I said, this is either the bravest or stupidest attack I've ever witnessed, and I think I'm gonna go with the latter there. I don't want to give Wulfric too much credit here for being brave. Pretty sure that this is just stupid. He does have a War Mammoth, a War Shrine Mammoth, and a Feral Mammoth, so a nice variety of mammoths, including the one that he rode in on. I, again, have no idea why he's making this attack. He must be just absolutely desperate. Our cannons are going to open fire. They have really good position back on a gigantic hill. So I'm all the way across the water, and then I have my Grudge Rakers in a nice secondary position to be able to fire over my lines, so I'm feeling very good about our position. I'm gonna Spear of Grungni Wulfric. He's an absolutely massive target. Seems hard to miss, but I think we missed. That's also pretty incredible. Quite the stroke of luck there for our mammoth riding friend. I'm actually just gonna pull back here and get ready to own these guys. Probably want to get a focus target going. I'm going to focus this War Mammoth, and then we'll go after the War Shrine. Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of missiles over here, so I will bring my gyros over, actually, and... Ooh, boy, that Mammoth took some shots there. Alright, I'm going to start tearing into that War Mammoth. Gotta watch out, there are some Hunter Javelins there that are going to take a couple of tosses at me, so we're gonna have to stay on the move. We also gotta watch out for the cannonballs because we're kind of in the line of fire here. I'm gonna put Thorgrim right out towards the edge of my Grudge Raker's range. Try and maximize the damage that they cause. And we've got one Mammoth nearly dead. There are two more coming after us here. I need to get these guys into a defensive stance. There we go. All right, that Mammoth should be toast. Let's try and intercept this one. Here comes the Grudge Rakers doing their thing. Let it get past me. That's frustrating. The Grudge Rakers are going to put an end to that thing in a big hurry, though. It is a massive target. All right, here comes Wulfric as well. Let's target that Mammoth. All right, boy, that Skinwolf Werekin got wrecked. The other Mammoth just got wrecked. I used Marked by Ulthar on it, and then hit it with Grudge Rakers. Wulfric is the last remaining Mammoth here. And I'm just gonna finish off all these skirmishers back. Oh, we had the Spirit of Grungni that we never summoned. Might as well. I think the old saying is better late than never. Wulfric's trying to get to my cannons, which I suppose he can, but not going to do him a lot of good at this point. They've already pretty much murdered his entire army. Yeah, that is probably the most ill-advised attack that I have ever witnessed. And I'm not really sure what its purpose was. Unfortunately, Wulfric is going to get away off the battlefield alive. He has way too many hit points for us to remove. If he had routed out and away from our cannons, we certainly could have finished him, but at least we got rid of the rest of his mammoths. Well, I would say that that was the victory that we expected. Again, no idea what motivated that near suicidal. I say near suicidal because he managed. Oh, no. Oh, why didn't I turn this option off? Oh, boy. Well, we needed to fight Skaven. So, unfortunately, we're going to be fighting a tremendous amount of Skaven. I think that means they're going to be back at Hell Pit as well. Did they summon there? No, they have not. But I would imagine that they're going to be there. I'm going to start building defenses in a hurry. Oh, boy. It calls out the Vermintide. Let's just make sure. It says, other than a few scattered scouts, little has changed on the surface, and yet claw marks, there shouldn't be scurrying sounds, warpstones, something's afoot. All right, so we're about to have a big Vermintide somewhere in the next few turns. I feel like we're going to potentially need an army at Hell Pit, because Throt is probably going to respawn there, if I had to make my guess. We do have a ton of armies, but I don't think that it's going to hurt to have some extras here. I'm trying to look for the highest ranked Lord. I've got a level 7 Rune Lord. Level 9 Demon Slayer here. Let's grab that Demon Slayer. We can't recruit much of anything here at Hell Pit, which is unfortunate. But we do have the global recruitment pool that we could call upon. And I'm going to do so. We are actually calling on it pretty heavily already for Belagar's army. And speaking of Belagar, there'll probably be Skaven down there as well. And it looks like our global recruitment is going to be pretty good. Now, I've been using pretty much all gun units, which is fine. We can, or I say that, I'm thinking more of my Empire campaign. We definitely need Thunder Barges. Oh boy, this is just going to get interesting. Honestly, Dwarf Warriors will hold fine up front against the Skaven. The only downside you might have is that they don't have the immune to psychology like Longbeards would, so we'd probably be better off bringing in some Longbeards. Let's go ahead and just get in a core of Longbeards there, and we'll start working a little. We can't really do great recruiting anywhere near us because I just haven't built it up there because we haven't been operating in that vicinity in a very long time. So this is going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting indeed. All right, I brought this army back to help protect the Silver Pinnacle because we're building the sealed tombs. It says the undead will try everything in their power to stop the purging. There are a lot of them here. It won't let me attack them. Well, or will it? I tried declaring war and it wouldn't let me, but can I just flat out attack them? No, we can't. It won't let me attack them, so I don't know if they're going to come after me when it completes or what they're going to do. So I'm just going to have to keep an eye on that situation.
Malakai Makaisson.
Malakai is not horribly far from Hell. I mean, he's a long ways from Hell Pit still. But we could send him in that direction. Oh, I'm trying to finish off. Did Bellicor join them? Or no, Daniel the Demon joined them. That's hilarious. Let's go in here, the Monolith of Catan, and wreck this place. I think Wulfric, I don't know what his desperation was about there attacking Thorgrim. There was certainly nothing forcing him to. He has more settlements. Look, he got Scarbrand to join him as well. If anybody's wondering how that happens, that's a mod that I use that allows you to recruit defeated legendary lords. Now with the dwarves, you don't really need it because you can go into the Great Book of Grudges and do it. However, it's kind of fun because the AI will use it, and then you'll end up, having fun time fighting against stuff with them too. So I find it to be pretty entertaining, to say the least. Let's go ahead and finish off Wulfric. It's going to kill my Thunder Barge. He's got 36 Javelin Men as the literal only unit here that can hurt the Thunder Barge. Remember, the Thunder Barge can heal when it gets under half health. There is no way the Thunder Barge dies here. Like, it is not possible. Not possible. But if I auto-resolve, it's going to kill the Thunder Barge. Like, this is just ignorant. Anyway, I'm going to have to go kill this guy. I'm not going to waste my time showing it to you. All right, so not only did they not damage the Thunder Barge, they caused 0 damage. None. I don't know why it's saying Wolfric caused damage. Maybe he used his ship or something, like right before I got there, but it didn't kill anybody. I don't know, like I never saw him actually do any damage, but again, maybe he used the little ship thing, whatever the case is. They didn't get within 100 meters of my army before they routed, so anyway, nicely done, CA, nicely done. All right, so got rid of them. This army for Thorgrim probably needs to get back over here. We're trying to kind of calm this whole vicinity down. We did tear down a bunch of stuff, by the way, which let's go looking through there and see if we can improve. Hang on, Blood River Valley, are there Skaven near that? Because if there are, I need to have defenses there. I don't remember whether we've got some near us or not. I'm going to go ahead and put in some Oath Gold production. Let's kind of work our way through here, looking for those places where I tore down buildings so that we could bring on more Oath Gold production. Speaking of Oath Gold production, we're up to 738 per turn from our buildings, which is a tremendous amount of Oath Gold. I'm going to tear that down and build another one there. So we are going to be heavily invested into the Oath Gold economy because why not? Just have some fun here. All right, so there we go. I'll do trade goods before I do Oath Gold, I guess. Let's see. Rib Peaks, Blasted Peaks. I can't ever remember where it is that I'm working on this stuff because we have so many settlements. Put some in right there. Right here, the Tower of Flies. Mount Squighorn. Pillars of Grungni. We're going to need to build that up as well. Skull Road. Vaults. Alright, Death Pass. We have special buildings here. I'm actually going to work on those, and I'm going to get the trade goods, but I can't get... We could have Skaven in this area as well, so I am going to go ahead and take advantage of the trade goods. I'm going to actually tear that building down so that we can do a little bit more for defenses there. All right, path to the east. We've got one more Oath Gold thing. I'm going to go ahead and build this up too. Plane of Illusions. Trade goods. Trollheim Mountains. Border Princes. Probably ought to have some defenses in some of these places. Okay, so I feel like that's a decent spend of money. I wish we could travel the underways, because then I could move around better to fight the Skaven. We are very close to being able to do that. We just have to get a hold of Death Pass and Southern World's Edge Mountains. The Southern World's Edge Mountains are kind of out in front of me a little here. I do need to interact with this marker. That's going to allow us to fight the big battle against the Skaven here too. Interrogate them. Appease them. It says a caravan from Grand Cathay has arrived, appearing to come in peace despite angry demeanor. Its caravan master is indicative. Otherwise, or speaks to Buster's interpreter, ranting about their intended destination, the besieged dwarf trade hub. Let's interrogate them. All right, so we can do this one. Get maps of the area. I mean, maps of the area might be cool. We get 15 turns of extra movement range for a little bit of gold. Let's do that. All right, now we can do the Skaven scheme battle. So Malakai's army can fight that. In the meantime, I'm going to go for the Black Iron Mine because that's the Southern World's Edge Mountains that we need to own if we want to be able to move in the Dwarf Underways, which I very much do want to move in the Dwarf Underways. So let's see if we can work on that. I am going to go underground over here, head for Black Crag, try and pull it into our control. We're going to move this army up here. Not much I can recruit locally. Actually, I say that. We have some pretty good stuff we can recruit locally. Let's grab a few Iron Breakers. That army, that'd make a really nice front line there. Oldest is still chasing beastmen into the sunset, and it looks like they spawned another army over here, and I don't know where this one went. This is going to be really irritating to try and kill these guys. I'm just going to follow them, like, kind of pull up on them as close as I can. I lost track of the other one. I don't know where they've gone, so we're going to have to continue kind of pointlessly chasing beastmen with that army, which is honestly kind of a waste, but I don't think there's a whole lot that I can do about it at the moment. Meanwhile, Ungrim is ready to unleash some death on some ogre camps down here. These guys didn't bring any reinforcements. That's always smart. Nice place for a camp, right in front of a slayer. And speaking of slayers, I think we have, the movement points to get up here and wipe out this guy as well. So let's take out these bulbous losers. And I gotta remember to get rid of these useless brimstone guns that we have in this army. They're gonna be of little, if any, value. We do have our organ gun, which is going to be a fun one. I'm actually going to go ahead and kind of aim it to the left a little bit, because that's where most of our foes will be approaching from. Same thing with the flame cannon. I'm going to go ahead and aim it a little bit to the left. In fact, the AI is kind of pushing hard for my left. I'm going to rearrange my army a little bit, more like that, so I'll be in a better position to face them down. But we don't really need to move any of our artillery. We should be fine. Just keep my slayers out of the way of that cannon. Their hunter is gonna actually be able to hurt my gyrocopters pretty badly. Those giant javelins he's gonna be throwing. I'm just gonna keep blasting down. Dual weapons, Iron Fist. I don't know what they're doing right now. The AI's like hung up on the terrain or something. Act like they don't know where to go. I'm gonna go empty this out on... None of these units are gonna get damage from it. They're like bugged out. I don't know what their deal is, but I'm gonna... I think the terrain has them bugged out or something. But well, take advantage of it. They got some iron guts here. We're definitely going to want to kill those as we get the opportunity, but doing okay for right now. They got a fire belly over there too that I would love to be dead. Yeah, I'm not really sure why, but these brimstone guns appear to have picked up a little attention here. Saber Tusk pack is worthless. These guys aren't going to do any damage. Like, they're going to do literally very little, almost nothing. They're repositioning for some reason. I don't know why they're repositioning. They're not waiting on reinforcements. They're just going to get shot repeatedly by a cannon, and I've got 5 reloads from my engineer as well, so I don't really think it's in their interest. Look at this. We're just absolutely... I know it's not particularly made for armor piercing, but I mean, I'm just dumping damage onto these guys, and it's doing literally nothing. Brimstone guns are not good against weak targets, and this shows you just how bad they are against strong targets. Let's try and shoot them in the back, see if it'll do some extra damage. I don't, this is going to be a long battle. We're just going to have to sit here and watch the ogres get shot bit by bit. Know what the deal is. There we go. All right, did that get their attention? Are they finally realizing that they're dying? I mean, don't realize it. I mean, if you want, just stick around, take a beating. It's fine with me. Okay, we rampaged that Saber Tusk pack. That's hilarious. All right, I'm gonna scoot back in close to my army. All right, my flame cannon's opening up. We've got our... Fire at those iron guts. Taking some fireballs off of the enemy here. I'm gonna kind of spread this, make sure I can protect against these Saber Tusk packs getting in behind me. We really need to keep an eye out on the Sky Striders. That is a very powerful unit. We're about to get a fireball on us here. That's gonna hurt. Oh, it hurt pretty bad. Okay, it's time to bring in the Slayers. I don't know where those... Okay, yeah, the Saber Tusk packs did not come in behind me. I'm gonna commit my reinforcements pretty hard here. And just kind of bring these units around. Things are going just fine right now. My artillery is a little bit weird, out of position. I'm gonna reposition it. Get ready to fire again. We need to kill that hunter out there. These stupid Nobbler trappers are annoying. They'll just wheel up with their knives and just sit there and throw knives and throw knives. Saber tusk packs trying to run away from me. Not gonna get away. Okay, our Slayers made pretty short work of the Sky Striders, which is one of the most expensive cavalry units in the game. Turn around and get those guys. All right, some of my cannons are ready to fire again. I'm gonna take my flame cannon and fire at their hunter out there. They are not doing well in their attempts to defeat me here. Let's pull these units back closer to my cannons. We got the organ gun up. We're gonna go after that guy as well. I don't know where their fire belly went. Oh, there he is. So the fire belly. Let's maybe turn around and shoot him. I'm gonna see if I can kill a few of these guys on the way out the door. I don't know if I don't have a lot of guns though, so we're not really gonna be able to do a lot. Still got a decent bit of ammo. We chase this guy in melee. I don't know whether we'll do much damage, but oh, trying to get him with some flames. Looks like he's gonna get away. Firebelly is caught by my Doom Seekers. They're not really made to take him out, but they might be able to. The cannon is targeted at him as well. Let's fast forward here. Surely our gyros aren't gonna be able to finish this guy. They're terrible in melee. They haven't even hit him yet. They're kind of just bumping into him. Still haven't scored a hit. Still haven't scored a hit. Let's just end the battle. Right, another easy victory for our Slayer army. It's not even like totally maximized for taking out ogres, and it's still amazingly good at taking out ogres. We're not gonna get a lot of replenishment, so I'm just gonna grab the cash, and that oath gold is pretty minuscule compared to what we're taking in otherwise, but we'll take it. I can't hit the encamp stance here. And we're going to continue the fight against the ogres. We now have 1,599 oath gold. We're going to go into the forge, and I'm going to keep forging up some good stuff here. I'm going to come over to talismans, and I'm going to do this old guard's tankard. Do another one here. And then we'll do the liquid fortification here, the Iron Warden's tankard. So we will definitely keep putting that oath gold to use, and then as we get to these lords, we can start to spread out that capability amongst them. So like, for instance, this guy could be taking on a lot of vampires here very soon. Gatekeeper's Rat Catcher? That's some interesting names for these things. Let's see, let's go on down here and see what we can get. We do have the Giant Blade, which would be a better weapon than the Miner's Pickaxe. And then we've also got the stuff we just forged up. So why does it show the old guard's tankard? Can we not put it on this guy? Oh, here it is. Throw that one on, and then we've got the Iron Warden's tankard right there. So now he can do some healing, which is going to be pretty important for these characters. Let's grab here. So like, again, these lower tier characters where we just don't have as much capability, I'm going to start putting them on them because they're going to be the most vulnerable to being killed in some kind of melee. Versus my more seasoned characters are probably not very likely to go down in a melee. Let's see here. Hammer's pretty cool. Magic attacks, but the Slayer's Axe. I might go with the hammer there. Let's throw the hammer in. And then let's grab that old guard's tankard. And then we only had the one Iron Warden's tankard, so there's not going to be another one. But there is a potion of healing there. We'll go ahead and throw that in. Sweet. Crown of Command sucks, and the Ironbeard's Bracers is not bad. Troll Slayer Gauntlets. Some of these are not bad, but we probably have too many magic items and probably need to get rid of some. And we will as we're able. But anyway, we're going to keep raking in that oath gold and put it to use. Let's take this engineer. And let's start triangulation. Let's get into the details in the engineer here as well. We have a lot of characters who probably need some equipment. But if we could, like the Sword of Battle, for instance, and it's not amazing. Sigil Sword. Some of these are pretty good, to be honest. Tormentor Sword is usually quite good. Warrior Bane is certainly not bad. Fencer's Blades. Obsidian Lodestone is garbage. Talisman of Protection is not terrible. This pendant is crappy too. I can probably take the Opal Amulet and pendant and fuse those. Yeah, okay, we needed armor anyway, so that's actually pretty good. Got the armor of silvered steel. Now we can give this guy a hand weapon, and I'm thinking, I know technically the Slayer's Axe is probably the highest ranking one here, but Tormentor Sword is actually really good. Fencer's Blades isn't too bad either because it gives extra defense and attack. And let's go see talismans, what we got available. I hate this Obsidian Lodestone, but I don't have another. Oh yeah, we got the Rat Catcher. For the whole army. Well, we are going to be potentially fighting a lot of Skavens soon, so I might not want to do this, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. Ooh, picked up an Executioner's Axe. That's actually a pretty good one. Let's see if we have any talismans. Talisman of Protection is not bad. And then enchanted items, other Trickster Shard. These are kind of useless, not entirely useless, but somewhat useless. Crown of Command is certainly useless. Let's fuse these two. Picked up another Giant Blade. That'll be good. Shrieking Sword is the one that causes terror. So again, not a bad deal. Let's combine these two and see what we can get. Armor of Destiny. That one's pretty good. We'll put it on another one of our lords that probably needs it right now. We've got this Sword of Battle, a Miner's Pickaxe. I'm just going to be fusing some of these. Potion of Speeds are useless. Let's fuse these. Talisman of Endurance, much better there. Obsidian Amulets are useless as well. I know these are equipped, but other Trickster Shard is also useless, and we've got two of those. Giant Blade, I'll keep it. Again, those could be potentially useful there. Talisman of Endurance. Let's go ahead and drop that on, and then what do we got down here? Crown of Command is utterly useless. Troll Slayer's Gauntlets aren't useless. I think I'm just gonna salvage this. And then we'll put the Troll Slayer's Gauntlets on here. All right. Sweet. What else we got? Yeah, we got so many characters who need to be equipped well with stuff. Goodness sakes. I don't want to spend all day doing this stuff, so I'm gonna try and throw a few more of these on quick. Talisman. And then I'm gonna keep using the forge so we can forge the best stuff, and then of course we can just sell the other stuff later when we don't need it. Gotta go through all the messages there. What do we got? Garrison Lord not moved. So we took Eagle Iris back from the ogres, and we're going to need to push into ogre territory. So I'm gonna move up next to Black Fang here. And Karak Vlag, Fire Mouth Camp. We're gonna have to go after all these areas. Unassigned skill points. This one's back to Thorgrim. We can get another point in Mentor for him, which we absolutely should, because we have so many new lords and heroes right now that Mentor is going to become progressively more valuable over the course of this late game here. Let's see. Gromby. What do I want to do with Gromby? Go with Woundmaker. I mean, he has got an absolute wallop of a hit there. 903 weapon damage. That is insane. All right, what else we need? Skill points for Ungrim. It takes so long to get through. Chaos, Great Green Nemesis. We not have one against the Skaven. That's unfortunate. Let's go with Mentor. Start spreading his skill points around. Let's put some into triangulation here. Dragon's Bane, which gives us Colossal Strike. There we go, hard to hit. Holy cow, we have got so many skill points. Relentless. Okay, we are done with skill points. It does say we still have some buildings available. I'm not really worried about that. Mostly just worried that we're moving our armies properly, which we are. Where do I get these engineers? All right, he's the one making the long march.
You have my allegiance.
And then these guys are making their way into Belagar's army.
Strengthen the shield wall.
Awesome. There we go.
Lord of the
All right, Belagar's army is going to be ready in 2 turns, so that will be nice. Let's go ahead and end our turn here. All right, we got an Undercity under Karak Bufdar, so kiss some of our money goodbye as we have to pay to destroy that. Fortunately, I'm sitting on an absolute mountain of gold, but there we go. Scheme of Doom performed. That doesn't sound good. Destroyed the Undercity. 1 more turn, and Belagar will be on his way. This army is 2 turns away from being underway. So we've got a lot of armies on the move. I don't know what's in Black Crag. It's possible that we could take it. If it's a huge Skaven army, though, maybe not so much. I'm going to declare war on these Skaven scum, because we're about to be at war with all of them anyway. And I guess we'll call allies to help too, because then hopefully everybody hates the Skaven, which I would hope everybody hates the Skaven. All right, Black Crag is now in our control. And that also means that we are down to just 1 province away from being able to use the Dwarf Underways. So the Southern World's Edge Mountains. And we've got 2 more settlements. If we just get Sump Pit and... which is right here in Karak Azul under our control, ready to go. There is a large army of Crooked Moon right behind me, though, and as much as I want to go get this under my control, we need to kill this army, and it's going to be Azag. All right, let's take out... actually, you know what? I'm going to just auto-resolve this. And you might be like, yeah, that's a big battle. It is, but there's another battle that I want to fight right now before the end of this episode. So let's auto-resolve this one. I mean, let's be honest, we know we can win that one. Azag gonna get taken out. And I'm gonna make my way back over here. There's another army. Skarsnik right down here too. Okay, so we're going to come back over here and get to Karak Azgal and Sump Pit. If we can take those over, we'll be in pretty exceptionally good shape. This army is not really great. It needs some help. There's a lot of recruiting we could do here. So let's do a little reformation while we're here. Actually, do we have any longer recruit stuff that we could... Oh, yeah. Let's get rid of these. What's the global recruitment time on cannons? Like 1 turn there too. I don't think there's anything here that's like a long recruit time that we just desperately need to do locally. So I guess I'll just do the two long beards there. I'm gonna just kind of reform this army a little. So if we get some long beards, and then maybe we've got a Slayer Pirate to help guard our flanks. Expand some of these units. This is a Trollhammer Gyro. We definitely want that. Let's get over here and let's grab a couple of cannons to complement that flame cannon. That Trollhammer Gyro is going to be fantastic. We can get more Grudge Settlers in this army too, which honestly we might as well. We could get another Trollhammer Gyro. That would be hilarious. Since we don't have a Thunder Barge in this army, maybe let's do that so that the 2 Trollhammer Gyros can kind of wreak havoc. And I think we can get 1 more Grudge Bearer unit into this army. Slayer has Armor Sundering. That's really cool. Yeah, let's do the Armor Sundering Slayer there. That really just leaves us with a whole lot of Iron Drakes, and I just don't think we need this many Iron Drakes.
Summon me if you dare.
Honestly, one of them is plenty. Let's head back in here. So we've got 4 mainline infantry up front. I've got a couple of units to guard my flanks. We honestly need a little bit more mainline infantry. Let's go ahead and grab a couple of Longbeard Great Weapons. And then we've got the Iron Drakes and the Thunders for helping to take down stuff. We've got the Troll Hammers. Wish we had a Master Engineer in this army. We don't have any way to replenish ammunitions. That's a little bit unfortunate. It's not like the end of the world, but could be better. I might just grab a Grudge Raker so that we can, like, Grudge Rakers are going to be good at wiping out stuff like, you know, big Skaven monsters or anything else that we might run into. So that this army will be in a lot better shape in just one turn. So I think that that'll leave us in a pretty good place. Let's get this Inquiring Mind. Let's go. Gromby is picking up skill points all the live long day. There is one more battle I want to do on this episode, though. I'll take care of this piddly stuff next time. Let's actually go up here to Malakai, because I want to fight this big battle against the Skaven here. This adventure battle. So we're going to teleport and fight this. Looks easy, doesn't it? Yeah, we'll see.
Get over there. Gotta smash through these guys so I can get to defusing. Get going. Oh, and someone get me a drink. I need to steady my nerves.
All right, looks like we're supposed to defuse this giant warp bomb back here. Yeah, looks like some kind of gigantic, I don't know, warp bomb or something. I don't know. So he has to do some defusing. This is pretty entertaining. These Skaven are going to get absolutely bushwhacked from distance. I'm looking forward to their downfall. Let's see. Get my infantry line stacked up here. I usually don't show you all the deployment, but I think we're going to go ahead at this point. Get my Thunderers out front. Doomseekers. Slayers on the flanks. Gotrek and Felix to go do some tanking up front. And let's see, these gyrocopters can Vanguard deploy. Alright, let's get this battle rolling. We've got some rats to kill. So it says we have to, Malakai must reach the bomb to begin defusing it. So I would assume that means we need to start moving our army in that direction rather than just camping over here. So let's start moving forward. Okay, I'm gonna go kill this Warlock Engineer before he starts raining warp lightning all over my troops, which he's probably doing at the moment. Is that a summon? I'm gonna have to leave some units to guard these cannons because they're gonna move so slowly. Alright, that Warlock Engineer is going down pretty quick. They don't have anything to protect him with at the moment. But I imagine we're gonna get Skaven coming at us from every which way here soon, so trying to play it smart here. Alright, we got rid of the Warlock Engineer, or the Warlock Engineer. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Scooting up here. I'm gonna see if I can, I need to get him all the way off the map. Okay. Alright, he's shattered. So quit wasting our time on him. I'm actually gonna turn off my fire at will for a moment because these units are not really gonna be able to do much to us. Looks like we have safely crossed most of the map here. We just need to kind of finish wiping out these says Skaven reinforcements are on the way in. Okay. I'm gonna try and overrun this position real quick. Shouldn't take us long, and then we'll be ready to face those reinforcements, which are actually coming from way up the hill. So we'll keep an eye on that. In fact, well, I don't know if if they don't have much range, I could use my Thunder Barge to wail on them. And my Thunderers have opened fire, so I'm gonna let them do that. Let's take my Gyros and my Thunder Barge and get ready to face some of these reinforcements. I don't see a lot of range units, so we could possibly cause a lot of damage from the air. I'm gonna move up just a little bit more. It's a storm vermin over there, so let's wipe them out. Whoa, hang on. Oh, never mind. All right, that's just more Skaven reinforcements on the way, but should be okay here. I've got my leadership kind of holding ground. Yeah, they got a lot of unfriendlies. And I do see some range units popping up now too, so we'll have to be careful. But there's going to be a bit of a choke point here that the Skaven have to come through. And I feel like that we can cause some immense damage to them with their flying units. I'm just trying to finish wiping out all this mess of Skaven here. I'm going to bring this army over here, turn it around. It's going to be a little bit unwieldy for a moment, because they're all going to be doing a kind of a weird turnaround thing. Let's bring those Slayers in. Awesome. Okay. All right. Turn on the fire at will. Holy rattling guns. This is bad. Yeah. All right. Turn around. They've got rattling guns. Not good news for me. All right. We've got to come defend this position. So Malakai has reached the bomb. Keep him there to be. Oh, we've got the Spirit of Grungni though, and I can summon it right on top of the rattling guns, which means I should be able to turn these units around. I don't know where they're going or why they're going up the hill over there. That doesn't seem to be in their interest. All right, Spirit of Grungni is right on top of the rattling guns. I'm gonna see if we can start wiping them out. I'm gonna give an attack order on it with both of our Thunder Barges. All right, there we go. Yep, all right, good. We wiped out the rattling guns. And these units that came back from routing, unsurprisingly, came back from routing. I'm gonna set up the cannons in this direction, and let's get our infantry line kind of reset a little bit here as well. All right, we're gonna push these Skaven off the map. Oh yeah. Spirit of Grungni did its job beautifully here. And my other Thunder Barge is racking up kills in a big hurry as well. There are some Skaven skirmishers in the vicinity. I think some gutter runners. But my artillery is now in position as well. I'm gonna go ahead and pull these guns back behind my lines because we do have a lot of critters on the way to fight us. It's a nice way of putting it. Okay, there we go. All right, the rattling guns are not able to come back from routing at this point, so I'm gonna turn Spirit of Grungni around. I'm actually gonna Thunder Burn it back over here a little bit. Oh, we're getting shot up by another gutter runner over here. I'm gonna try and batch this gutter runner up so that they can't do any more damage to me, and then I'm gonna try and intercept all these incoming abominations and rat ogres and stuff so we can bring them under heavy gunfire here. Let's crank off some of these abilities. There are many angry Skaven headed our direction. Okay, good news, good news. All right, our flyers have done tremendous damage to the Skaven at this point. I'm gonna bring my giant slayers forward, come help clean up all these large targets, and then I'll keep my doom seekers at the ready here in the back. I'm gonna bring these slayer pirates out here to get some shots as well. Gotrek is having a field day. It's a good day to be a Slayer. I'm gonna turn the Thunderburner off on the Spirit of Grungni. And we are causing massive damage to our foes at this point. I'm gonna switch one of these to Grape Shot and Unleash on some of these incoming Storm Vermin. Okay. Looking very good at this point. Very good. Got the enemy fleeing. Thunder Barges are laying down an absolute beating. And our Grape Shot did some damage there as well. Oh yeah. Grape Shot coming in strong. Defuse the bomb. Hold off the Skaven. Does he have to stay here to defuse the bomb? We don't have to move somewhere else, do we? It's counting down a timer. I would assume we just need to achieve victory at this point. I'm not 100% sure. There's a rattling gun headed our way. I'm gonna target it with my cannons. Let's bring Gotrek back this way. Awesome. This is working out rather well. I'm gonna put all my cannons into a defensive stance. I think they're trying to move forward. Okay, yeah, just that rattling gun headed our way, and I've told my cannons to put it under fire. There's a few monsters coming back from routing as well. Oh yeah, big booms. Right, so hold off the Skaven. Do I have to do anything else to defuse the bomb? I mean, it doesn't. It says Malakai must reach the bomb to begin defusing it. Defuse the bomb. Maybe we have to wait until either the Skaven are dead or the countdown timer is over. I don't know which is the case. All right, they're throwing everything at us. All right, so we're not done with the Skaven yet. So it would seem. They've got another... Oh, crap. Yeah, they're coming in from behind me as well. Let's turn a force around here. I'm gonna have to reposition these cannons into a bit of a tighter formation here to be able to properly protect them. Oh, Warp Lightning, that's just fantastic. All right, we gotta get over here and kill this guy before he... Fortunately, he used it on a unit that was in a loose formation, so it didn't do a whole lot of damage. Bring my Slayers back here too. We've got our Slayer Pirates out here as well. Thunder Barges, let's move them this way. All right, yeah, we got many Skaven. Oh, they used Howling Warp Gale on us, how annoying. All right, they're trying to get around me here. Spamming some Howling Warp Gale. I'm gonna go after their leader. Bunch of Storm Vermin over here. I've got giant Slayers into their leader. Awesome. I'm gonna bring one of the Thunder Barges over here to help shoot this up a little. All right. I don't know how he's still using his magic because he's routing, and that seems a little bit insane. Oh, Gotrek went off to face an entire Skaven army by himself. That's brilliant. Somehow he's not even getting hurt right now either, which is a little bit insane all by itself. Let's send the Spirit of Grungni over to assist him. He's trying to run away. He went off chasing an enemy. That was not the brightest move that Gotrek's ever made, but he is a Slayer, and it's his oath to die in battle. So I guess he's just doing what he knows. This guy's going to come back from routing, so I'm going to pursue him. In fact, let's spear it. Howling Warp Gale again, of course. Oh, killed him with the Spear of Grungni. Oh, there's another one. Dadgummit, you gotta be kidding me. And then, look at this, my units get out of position and you get a stupid wolf rat straight through. Do I have to sit here and fight Skaven until this is like utterly over? I need to bring another unit back here. All right, we're way too far back here. Let's pull back closer to our own forces. Okay, we got rid of the wolf rats, but not before they caused extraordinary damage to one of my cannons. That is most unfortunate.
Let's see how this goes.
All right, I'm trying to kill this guy. All right, what's going on out front? All right, Gotrek still got caught over here, but my remaining cannons can pour fire over here. We've got 94 seconds that we have to outlast the Skaven. Oh crap, I'm right in the middle of it back here. That is the Spirit of Grungni though, so I don't think it's gonna be the world's worst thing. Let's actually target that Rattling gun because he's not targeting me. See if we can destroy it before it can do the same to me. Gotrek is like almost untouched out here, just like all by his lonesome. It's pretty impressive. Oh boy, yeah, I've got a lot of grape shot and other such devices out there. Many Skaven coming at us from behind here. Is this a thunder? What is the? Why did my thunderers do that? Oh, they're out of ammo. My thunderers are out of ammo. I don't have another engineer to give anything back here. Gotta last for another 36 seconds, I think, which we should be able to do. It just keeps sending more and more Skaven. It's really annoying, actually. They're trying to get to my artillery here, I believe. Yeah, these gutter runners are trying to kill the Spirit of Grungni back here. Not a huge deal if it does die, but because the battle's basically over in 7 seconds. Haha, dropped a bomb all over him. Speared that thing. There we go. The bomb is defused. We win, suckers. Hopefully I don't have to kill the rest of these rats. I don't know if I have enough ammo left. I don't know, though. I have a lot of ammo left on this Thunder Barge, so that's actually probably quite possible. Alright, we are definitely running low on ammo. Let's pump some more ammo into these cannons and see if we can finish this here. Spirit of Grungni is not out of ammo. There we go. Wow, that was a huge battle. Well, that was an absolutely massive battle. That was actually pretty interesting. It was kind of a outlast type of battle there, so let's go ahead and replenish our troops. We'll be ready to fight. We've completed the Skaven scheme, which if we remind ourselves now, it says we now get flaming cannon ammunition for the Spirit of Grungni, and then we get the Rune of Thungni here, which is going to imbue sundered armor. It looks like we... Yeah, the Rune of Thungni. I don't know what it could go on to, but it's a... see, bonus unit mission rewards. So it looks like we've got some pretty cool rewards here. Yeah, the flaming ammo. So yeah, we got the flaming ammo. That ought to be good. It looks like there's just 2 more special rewards left, which is the passive ability emergency repair for the Thunder Barges. Where did we get that one? Flaming cannon ammunition. Unit mission rewards. I think we already got these. Unit experience. Yeah, we already got those. Okay, so these are the ones. Bonus versus infantry for Doom Seekers, and this one gives missile resistance to Thunder Barge. So it'd actually be good to go complete this one here. We have to fight more battles against the Skaven, which means that we should complete that one soon enough. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed this episode. It was quite an episode, and I will be back with some more soon. HeirofCarthage signing out.